Hey everybody, how's it going? It is build number 47. Today we are building the legs and the heart rate. So we are going to work on building conditioning through the heart rate and pushing through some burn in the legs. So we are going to be going through a lot of plyometric moves today, which means a lot of jumping. However, if you want to keep your feet on the ground the entire time, that's totally fine. So I'll give you little adjustments for how that's going to look different, and you can take it at your own pace. So let's go ahead and get some movement in through our legs and ankles, shins, calves. Pull one knee up into the chest and just rotate your foot. I'm going to give going barefoot a shot. Been trying to give myself a little bit more time barefooted. See how it goes. Landing a little lighter, hopefully. I won't have the cushion of my shoes to help out. So I'm just trying to build the bottoms of my feet. But if that doesn't feel good for you, don't worry about it. All right. And then let's just pull each knee up side to side. Fill those lungs. Get a few deep breaths. Inhales, exhales. And then how about a little bit of hip opening? So bring your knee up and out. And then from that outside back in. We'll go 4, 3, and 4. Perfect. Then that other side. So we won't need any equipment today. We're going to be on a Tabata timer, but we're going to be going Tabatas in a row. Last one here. All right, let's hit that downward facing dog. Spread into those hands, drive your hips up and back, and then just let your heels drop to the ground one at a time. So kind of pedal back and forth. So we're going to go Tabatas in a row, meaning we are going to hit up 8 different exercises. A traditional Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds through. So we're going to hit 8 different exercises, 20 seconds of each, 10 seconds between. And then we're going to hit a little core interim before we repeat back to the top. All right, go ahead and drop onto your knees, hips back onto your heels. Just give the bottoms of the feet a little stretch. Take your right arm up and over, leaning to the left, and then the left arm up and over, leaning to the right. Okay. All right, keep taking some deep squats or body weight lunges as I kind of gear us up for what's going to be coming. All right, so as I said, you can always keep your feet on the ground if that's better for you. First off, we're going to be hitting up jump squats, right? So you squat and you jump. Otherwise, just squat, whatever pace works good for you. Then we're going to go into touchdowns. So one leg behind, and then you're going to shuffle tap to the ground. If tapping works for you and doesn't pull on your back, again, you take whatever pace you want. Then we're going to have lunge jumps here, back and forth. If you don't want to jump, just lunge and switch your legs side to side. From there, gate swings, wide and low squat, jump up, narrow at the top. Otherwise, stay center and then tap out side to side. Next up, we're going to do a 180-degree jump squat. We did these last week. They're super fun. You're going to squat and then try to jump a full 180 degrees, then back again. If you don't want to do that, just hit those regular good old squats again. In fact, I guess if you wanted to add in, you could do a squat and then a knee tug. All right, power jacks are next. You're going to start nice and low, little squat, and then you're going to bring the whole body up into a jumping jack and then back down. If that doesn't work for you, squat, extend, squat, extend. I'm already getting tired. Lateral taps. So tapping outside from that center point. And then the last one, tuck jumps. So you're going to start low, bring the knees up toward the chest. Otherwise, a standing march. All right. Whew, I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and get started. First round through. So combined with breaks, it's going to take us 4 minutes to get through everything, starting with those jump squats. Ready, set, and go. So remember, you get to take your own pace, but I'd really like for you to get low. Keep that belly locked in. Always working for your break, right? That break is coming, so make sure you're working toward it. Take your time, shake it out. Next up, we have those touchdowns. 3, 2, and go. Get that twist behind. Sink nice and deep. Try to find a little hop side to side. We want to burn the legs and build the lungs. Good double duty today. We've got to keep, there's our timer. We've got to keep that core locked in. Lunge jumps, jump lunges. Here we go. Try to go for big range. Chest is up. Find those knees and toes. There's our timer. Whew. Gate swings are next. Ready? And go. Wide and low. Really make sure those hips drop, not just your chest. You're using those inner thighs. Time to push back to center. All right. 180 jump squats. Ready, set, and go. Woo. Time. All right. Power jacks next. Jumping wide and high. Try to get your jumping jack in before you come back down. You got it. Time. All right. Lateral taps. Stick that leg out and then tap side to side. Go for that flat back. Drop those hips. Always lining your knee and toe. Time. All right, finishing up with our tuck jumps. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Good job. Good job, good job. Okay, let's walk that off. And then we'll go into our little core set. Whew. Nice job. One round down. A few to go. Those tuck jumps definitely get the heart rate up. That's what we came for. Okay. We're going to start off with a high plank. Hit up an alternating knee to elbow. So if this doesn't work for you, you're going to stay in a bird dog. So extend opposite arm and leg. All right, shoulders up over those wrists. Tuck in deep through the core. Please don't rush. That's 1. See how far you can pull that knee up. Trying to get your knee all the way to the tricep or close. Shoulders stay nice and still. Tighten in. Use the core. 9, 10. All right, drive back. Take a little down dog. From here, we're going to go into a dolphin plank. It is a little easier to do a down dog plank. So we've done those lots of times. Down dog, plank, down dog, plank. We're only doing 5. Otherwise, if you're doing a dolphin, set your elbows on the ground. Drive those hips up and back. Grab into the core. Remember, we're here for the core. Make sure you relax your neck. Drive your chest forward as far as it'll go. That's 1. And then back. This is your inhale. And then exhale. Your breath is important. 3. 4. Hold on to that core. And 5. All right, push back into those hands. Bring your legs up. And we're going to hit a spider lunge, side to side, 5. And then we're going to start our second set of Tabatas. So drop over as low as you can, maybe bringing toes up. Use your hands to switch side to side, or just use your leg strength. 1. 2, find that core. 3. Always trying to keep that mobility going. So easy to just focus on the work and the burn, and we forget we got to keep everything else functioning, happy, and healthy so we can make it back. All right. I think my hair will hold for one more round. We'll give it a shot. Jump squats first. Give it all you got. We're warmed up now. Try to sink those hips deep. Get a pretty good jump time. Touchdowns next. Ready, set, and go. Check in, scan your body. Where's the work coming from? Time. Jump lunges are next. Yesterday we hit these for 30 seconds, so I know we can hit them today for 20. Keep that core locked. We're there. Gate swings. 3, 2, and go. Take your time to squat, and then your pace is the push, that jump in and out at the top. I want you to get that full squat, because that's where we get those adductors. All right, 180-degree jump squats. Squat and twist. Try to keep those knees and toes lined up. Time. Those burn. Power jacks. Ready? And go. You got it. Time. 2 left. Lateral taps and tuck jumps. Lock into that belly. Lengthen your back. Lock the core, lock the core. Feel those legs. Get fired up. Time. Okay. Tuck jumps. 3, 2, and 1. Time. All right. Walk that off. Well done. 2 down. Who knew 4 minutes of work would be so exhausting? Gather your breath. And then when you're ready, hit up that downward facing dog. Whew. All right. Alternating knee to elbow. Here we go. 2, 3. 8. Stay super tight through that abdomen. And 10. All right, back to your down dog. And then shift into your dolphin. If that's what you're doing, lock into that core, hug it forward, and push it back. Remember to link your breath to your movement. We need to slow down that heart rate. We're hitting up intervals here. Using that core. Shift forward and back. 4. And 5. All right, come back up to your hands. We'll go a little flow. Bring that left leg forward. Find your spider lunge. And then let's go to that other side. As low as you can go. I used to be very, very tight when doing these. Try to keep it up. Still that low grade heart rate. That's good. Not sure if this is 4 or 5. So we'll do one more. And 5. All right, friends. One more round. We're going to make it. One set at a time. Let's start off with our jump squats. Ready and go. Figure out what you want your focus to be this round. Is it pace? Is it range? Is it core? Better thigh flexion, glute grab. What do you want from it? Survival. Ready? Touchdowns. One at a time. Time. Okay, jump lunges. Here we go. Try to get that range. Time. Gate swings. Ready? Here we go. Loving the work. Building that sweat. Trying to find that uncomfortable, that push. Find your core. Time. All right. These last 4, they are the push. 180 jumps. Find your biggest effort level. Time. Power jacks. Here we go. Use that moment. Get your arms to help. Time. Lateral taps. 2 left. Come on, we got it. Add a little smile. Embrace the burn. Okay, those wonderful tuck jumps. 3, 2, and go. Yay! All right, put your hands above your head. Nice job. We crossed the finish line. You want, you can see what you got to. Ah. 20 seconds. Count your heart rate. Multiply it by 3. I got to 179. Whee. All right, let's hit up that downward facing dog. Remember, a really good indicator of heart health is how quickly your heart rate comes back down to kind of a slower, steady state. So driving it really high, come forward to that plank, and then let's do our alternating knee to elbow. Driving it high, and then seeing how quickly it can recover. 4, don't relax here. Contract your core. We worked on that a couple days ago. Finding those transverse abdominals. We want to keep those here. Force the work to happen. Time. That's our 10. Whee. Dolphin to plank. Tuck that belly. Slide forward. Exhale. 1. Make sure when you push back, you're holding that core to not losing your low back. 3. Or decide you're going to make it. Decide you're going to make it well. 5. The best you got. No perfect. We don't need perfect. Just the best you got. All right. Here we go. We're going to hit up our spider lunge. Bring that left leg forward. Rotate. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. All right, let's rotate around to that left side again. We're going to go through our little trifecta stretch. So drop down. We want to get that hip flexor in the back. So creating routine is what really helps build a habit. Routine and habit, then you do without actively having to decide, right? So the things that you do every day without thinking about them, those become habit. There are great habits and there are not so great habits. So you have to stay a little bit focused, paying attention. Alrighty, hinge back, hit that hamstring. I don't know about you, this is where I'm pretty tight right now, so kind of lean down, come up, lean down, inhale up, exhale, inhale, keep squaring off those hips, exhale, inhale, 1 more. So you can keep going up and down or drop and hold. So if we can build a routine with our stretching, I like to shake it up just so you all get something different. But if you can build your own routine that you know works really well for your body, that you can hit a couple extra times a day, takes 3 to 5 minutes. That's great. Okay, let's get our pigeon. If you don't get your pigeon, don't worry about it. You can stay with a hamstring stretch, switch over with us in a minute to the other leg, and then get a glute stretch, figure 4 from the other side. So rotate your hips so they square to the ground. You can bounce here as well, a little lift, lower, lift and lower, depending on how tight you are. I've been talking a little about bouncing lately. If you find something super tight, kind of bounce your way into it. Your muscles will kind of lose their rigidity. The brain kind of disconnects from them that they need to tighten up and be safe. Tightening is good. When I get scared, that's what's going to help the muscles not pull someday, get torn. But when we're stretching and in a safe environment, we want them to relax. So sometimes in order to let them know that they're healthy and that they're safe, we can bounce our way into it. Okay, from here, either roll onto your side and grab your foot and stretch your quad, or you can stay facing the ground and grab that back foot and stretch your quad this way. Watch your hips, watch your core. All right, release. Push into those hands. Bring those hips up and back. Oh, feels so good. All right, and then bring that right leg forward, getting that back hip flexor. You can keep your knee on the ground. You can lift your knee off. Remember, you can kind of move your way into it gently, in and out. or stay put or bounce. Wherever you find your best stretch. Sometimes you can go all the way onto your elbows. Don't worry if that's not where you're at. All right, hinge back. Let's get that hamstring. Move in and out if you need. Toe comes up. Make sure those hips are squared off. Maybe bounce. Always breathe though. Always breathe. We need that oxygenated blood to head to the muscle. Also, just breathing helps us relax everywhere else. Muscles through the diaphragm and the chest cavity. How we breathe or don't breathe, fully or not fully, can impair some other movements in your back, rib cage. Okay, hinge forward, same thing. Either lay on that right side and grab the foot, or grab your foot behind. So on my right leg, I grab the foot with my right hand. This time I'm still grabbing with my right hand. Whatever works best for you, it's fine. I want to just feel that quad stretch. All right, and then we're going to get our pigeon on this side. So if you don't pigeon, go ahead and turn over onto your back and get your figure 4 stretch. Square those hips off. Every day is another day in the journey, in the process, in the practice. Whether or not you push to the capacity that you wanted or that you feel like you should have today, don't worry about it. You made it. But kind of file those thoughts away. Best thing is to always leave your workout knowing you gave it your all or what you needed to, the healthy all that you had for that day. There's been a lot of sickness going around lately. We have to be conscious of that and respectful of where our body's at, coming back into a workout. Plant into those hands. Let's bend over the legs. Give yourself those little pushes here and there. Find your edge. Build the uncomfortable, whatever that looks like for you, whatever that looks like for me. It's each our own thing. But just keep your practice, keep the habits going. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.